A 911 telephone outage emergency has been issued to New York City. The following message was transmitted at the request of the New York State Police. A statewide 911 telephone outage has occurred in New York. All residents will have difficulty using the line at this time. Due to the recent occurrence of this event, it is unclear what caused the telephone outage. The New York State Police are currently investigating the event. Use the number of your local police department as an alternative of the 911 number. Tune into local stations for more information about this situation. Normal programming will continue after this alert.
Holy smokes!
What the hell? Why did the lights just turn off? Oh well, time to use this to our advantage.
The gods of air here finally arrived.
Thanks for saving me, guys.
No problem, boss. We always got your back. Jerry, let's go ahead and hightail it out of here.
A law enforcement warning has been issued to New York City. The following message was transmitted at the request of the New York City Police Department. A dangerous situation is taking place in Lower Manhattan. At around 3 p.m. local area time, a power outage took place at the Manhattan Detention Complex, causing a mass riot that resulted in several inmates escaping. The worst of which is John Spencer, the perpetrator of the Soundwave incident in November of 2023. He is the son of Stephen Spencer, who led the hypnosis attack on the East Coast in June of that same year. A manhunt is currently in progress of the escaped prisoners. However, John was rescued by an unidentified group of people believed to be members of the Gods of Anarchy via Bell 212 helicopter with United States registration number N6113B. All residents must stay indoors and lock their doors and windows. If you have any information regarding the prisoners or John Spencer, call the New York City Police Department immediately. Tune into local stations for more information about this situation. Normal programming will continue after this alert.
So you're telling me that you are the one that hacked the 911 system?
Yep, served as a great distraction for breaking you out of jail.
Yeah, it did. Speaking of which, I have an idea. We'll use your hacking skills to create a national power outage. With that power, the United States will be thrown into chaos. While everyone is busy fighting and figuring out how to turn the power back on, we can barge into the White House and take over the country.
Sir, that is the greatest idea I ever heard. I'll get started on it right away.
Good, you've got 24 hours. Well, Chris, is it ready to launch?
Yes, sir.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Well, did it work?
Yes, sir. Millions of people have lost power all over the country.
Excellent. All that's left now is to sit and watch as the entire United States plummets to chaos. Once we find a good opportunity, we'll stage a coup amid the chaos. When this disaster is all said and done, we will reign supreme power. Like my father said, we'll throw all the bad things in the trash.
This is a national emergency message requested by the White House. All participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS operating handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the United States or one of his representatives will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. We interrupt our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Details will follow. This is a national emergency message. All broadcast broadcast and cable systems are transmitting this national emergency message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system during this situation. Most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public and assigned areas. Make sure to tune in to local stations for your area. It is important that you listen carefully to the announcements from the station in your local area. Please stand by. The President of the United States or his designated representative will be speaking shortly. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. The following message I'm about to give has been given authorization for the public release at the request of myself, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, and the United States government. Effective as of 6:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I regret to inform the citizens of the United States, but we are currently undergoing a massive energy crisis. Several major electric utility companies have suffered a power outage, all of which were caused by a cyber attack from an unknown source. Because of this, all areas in the contiguous United States have lost power. If you have a backup generator, use it. If not, make sure to light some candles or open windows for natural light. This is all precautionary, but I recommend gathering supplies in case this crisis gets worse. This includes non-perishable food, bottled water, clothing, a flashlight, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio. Make sure your cell phone is charged but only use them for emergencies. Do not worry. We will get through this crisis. We will find the perpetrators responsible and send them to prison. American Electric Power Company Incorporated and other electric utilities affected are trying their best to fix their power grids. Do not panic, as panicking will only make this situation worse as it is. Please tune into local media outlets and internet sources for more updates on this dangerous situation. A law enforcement warning has been issued to New York City. The following message was transmitted at the request of the New York Army National Guard and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Mass rioting has been reported in New York City. Similar reports have also been occurring in Los Angeles, Houston, Chicago, Philadelphia, and many more. People that are participating in these riots are causing mass damage to property, injuries, fatalities, and even fires. These people have also been reported carrying firearms and tactical equipment. These riots are believed to be the result of people violently reacting to the national power outage affecting the United States. Police officers and the National Guard are currently dealing with the situation. As a precaution, all residents receiving this broadcast are strongly advised to remain indoors and lock your doors and windows. Do not approach these rioters as they are extremely armed and dangerous. If a rioter breaks into your home, use self-defense by all means. This includes lethal force. Do not participate in these riots. I repeat, do not participate in these riots. Doing so will result in you being arrested and questioned with the fullest extent. Also, do not panic. I repeat, do not panic. Panicking will only make the situation worse than it is. Tune into local media outlets and internet sources for more updates about this situation. Normal programming will continue after this alert.
Okay, we know the gods of anarchy are behind this. But we have no idea where their base is.
Yeah, maybe their base is underground. I don't know.
I say we just let the government take care of this. It's not our job.
No offense, Brian, but that's the most stupidest idea I ever heard of. We can't just... And excuse me, but who the heck are you?
I'm John Spencer's right-hand man, Chris Kellerman. I can tell you where his base is.
Oh, really?
Yep, follow me, gentlemen.
Oh man. My plan is good right now. America is tearing itself apart and I just get to sit back and relax and enjoy the fruits of my labor.
This is New York State Police. Freeze.
What the shit?
Get down now.
How did you guys even find me?
with a little help from an old companion of yours. And the fact your base is the only place in America with a running source of power.
Oh, no.
But that still doesn't answer part of my question. Who ratted me out? Who's the funny guy?
You know.
Chris, why? Why did you rat me out? I trust, did you?
John, after you were arrested the first time, I realized that all this global domination thing is pointless. I mean, what are we going to do after we take over the world? Throw the bad things in the trash like it's nothing.
But Chris.
No buts, John. You and your father made us commit horrible deeds all over the country, and for what? All because your sister Caitlin died 10 years ago of cancer. John, don't you realize that you and your father are going against your antithesis? You and your father are nothing but horrible pieces of shit that truly deserve to go in hell. Sure, the American government did bad things, but you and your father commit worse crimes than them all for a petty reason. The only reason I rescued you the first time was so that you think I didn't betray you. But I did. Sorry, John. Looks like the government is reopening Alcatraz just for you.
All right, boys, take them away.
No, Chris, no. You betrayer. I'll kill you. I'll slaughter you. As soon as I get out of prison, I'll destroy all of you.
An administrative message from the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The following message was transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the United States government. The power crisis is still ongoing in the United States, but the perpetrators of the incident have been caught. These culprits are revealed to be the Gods of Anarchy, the same group that caused the Soundwave incident and the hypnosis attack. Their leader, John Spencer, has escaped custody, but has been arrested again. Chris Gellerman, a member of the group, sold out the location of his members. Most presidents who lost power should regain their power again in the next few hours. No further action is needed at this time. This concludes all operations under the emergency alert system. Your government thanks you for your cooperation during this emergency. Normal programming will now resume.